Bro, my mama cooking a nice meal.
Okay, anybody need record that hasn't gotten it yet? Are we good? I'm going to start. Jim, it looks like you're up first here, but I'm gonna get DeMonte in before we get started. Okay, go ahead.
She making cornbread and chitlins and some of everything, man.
There you go. All right.
Hey, DeMonte, how's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Hey, outside of Trent and maybe a couple of others, a lot of these players on this team don't really know much about this rivalry now. Usually it's played in St. Louis, obviously, but this year, for obvious reasons, it's not. Just how do you talk to the freshmen about this game, and what's your mindset on telling them how important this game is, even though it's not played at the neutral location where it normally is?
I mean, obviously, this is a real big, important game to this university. We've just been, me, Io, Trent, Georgie, we've been on everybody even harder, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause obviously, this is a big game for us. We lost a few in the past. We trying to change that. So, yeah, just our mindset, everybody's mindset was sharp. So, at the end of the day, when they go out there, they'll find out. But we did our best to prepare for this game.
And I know Mark Smith, who used to play for Illinois, now is on the Missouri team, and probably you and Trent are the only two that actually played with Mark when he was here. Just, is there any lingering, methods, to beat him? Just, because he hasn't lost in this rivalry since he's been in the rivalry, because he won the first year at Illinois, and then he won the last two at Missouri. So is there any extra incentive to get him before you guys before you guys leave?
I mean, our goal is always to win, no matter who wears a jersey or what jersey. If it's not orange and blue, even in practice, we compete hard in every drill. Everybody wants to win, so I don't think that really has anything to do with it. But we come in each and every day ready to get better, and we just go from there.
That's all I got. Thanks, DeMonte.
No problem.
Hey, Monte, we've sort of figured out that you don't really like talking about yourself that much, but maybe you could tell us about your protege, Adam Miller, and how he's coming along. Talk about that save where he hit his funny bone, one of the iconic plays of the season already.
Oh, I knew he hit his funny bone by the way he dove for the ball and landed. Credit to him, that was a great dive for the ball. Just making the extra effort play. Now he knows that all games are going to be like that, and he's prepared for it. I've seen Adam come a long way since he was in 7th, 8th grade, even before then.
He talked a lot about you in his preseason meeting with us, and talking about the gym and Hannah City, or what any of that stuff. What have you seen as far as development? What have you taught him in development? Because he seems to want to hone his game after your mindset and your effort.
I just try to go out there and lead, really, just being more vocal, even on whatever a play call may be. I still say it in a teammate's ear or whatever. I'm really just trying to be a good leader for this team so we can win. And so, yeah, because, we started out rough, you know what I'm saying? But it takes a plan, and everybody that's here is all in on that plan. So, yeah, that's what I try to do. And Adam is played big time since the start of the season. I still encourage him. He got more. I just love seeing everybody on my team win.
All right. Thanks. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Hey, Demonte, how you doing? The first question I guess I have is, going back to freshman year, you guys were able to hoist that trophy up after the game. What would it mean to be able to do that tomorrow night?
It'd be big time. That's another win on our column. And we snapping a 2-game lose streak against those guys. But that'd be big time for us, especially as a senior. You know what I'm saying? It'd be my last time playing against them.
Last year Brad kind of talked a lot about how this game is just another game. It's not anything bigger. Today he kind of had a little bit of a different message from an older guy. When you're talking to these younger players, what's your biggest piece of advice for them before they go out there and play in a pretty physical game most years?
Just bring your big boy pants. Because every game from here on out is going to be a dog fight. So you got to be ready.
Thank you.
Hey Monte, I guess beyond maybe telling the newcomers what this game's like, what have the discussions been like between maybe you, Trent, Io, guys that have been around a while, and outside of you and Trent, guys that haven't won this game yet?
Me, Trent, Io, we all just look at each other and give each other the head nod, and that means it's time to go. So we gotta get this one. We gotta do whatever we gotta do.
And I know, Brad uses the nameless, faceless idea for opponents, but is that as easy to do with this game where, you see these guys and it's a big rivalry game, see them every year. Just, is it tougher to maybe treat it like that?
It's tough at times, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's the next one up. So we did what we had to do, prepare for this game, and now we just got to go out and execute our plan.
Okay. Thanks, Monte.
No problem.
Hey, DeMonte, how different do you think this is going to be? We're used to seeing half and half in the gym of Missouri fans and Illinois fans. Do you have any idea what this might be like, or if it'll be different at all?
From what we've been told, we just have to treat it as an away game. Normally it's half and half. So, now it's going to be all gold and black. So you just got to treat it like an away game and how we would approach an away game. I'm sorry.
And then I know last year Coach talked about how they just really kind of outworked and fought harder. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming, and kind of knowing Coach Underwood, he's maybe brought that up a few times. Is that something you guys are, I don't want to say revenge for that, but to prove that you guys, maybe do have that fight in you?
I feel like we definitely have that fight in us. Now it's just time for us to just go out there and show it.
Thanks, Monte.
No problem. Thank you.
Hey, DeMonte, you've been shooting the ball much better this year from deep. What do you kind of attribute that to?
I just come in every day and get regular game shots in, just like I did in the previous years. Just stepping up and knocking it down, really.
Did you do anything with your form or your shot to tweak it, or anything you worked on this offseason, or just more reps?
I try to get the same shot every shot, same rhythm every shot. Keep my elbow high and stuff like that.
And then do you typically either go in early before practice or stay late to kind of get shots up?
Due to COVID, whenever we can, is protocol around that. So at this point, we got to play by the rules.
Thanks, Monte.
No problem. Thank you.
Monte, I got another one for you. You guys have, after that first week, been on the road ever since, and traveling. What's been different about that? Just maybe compared to other years where obviously you got a lot more protocols you have to follow now?
Yeah, just staying all to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as much as we love our family, we had to make a sacrifice and not see them for a while. You know what I'm saying? Just so we can get to one of our goals that we have. So I mean, it's been pretty tough, but I mean, we just gonna have to stick it out and do it.
And I guess I don't know if you saw where Duke canceled the rest of its non-conference games this month and take a little break. Their players are going to go home. Coach K was talking about kind of reassessing why they're playing. Brad said you guys are all in, on this season. Just what kind of discussions have you guys had, maybe as a team, about that?
Oh, I didn't even know that they canceled their games. I don't get into all of that, but I mean, yeah, we all in. We all made a sacrifice to stay here the whole time, not visit family, constantly around each other that's on the team. So, I mean, it's tough, but like I said, we're just gonna have to fight through it. Cause you never know we never know if basketball get canceled again.
Hey, Monte, I just want to follow up on Brandon's question about your shot, because I remember back when we could go watch practice, like when I first saw Andres Feliz and Georgie play, that day you were hitting everything. And I'd been looking to see if your form changed. I don't think you changed anything about your shot. You talked about keeping the elbow high, but
Yeah,
it's like just for some reason they didn't go in for a while, right?
yeah. I mean, I figured that played in part of it too, but it was still with my elbow not being high.
So there is a little bit of difference now in your form.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's working. Way to go. All right. Thanks.
Hey, DeMonte, I wanted to follow. Can you walk me through what you saw in that blocked alley-oop? I mean, I know you talked about Adams' part in that, but what did you see? I mean, was there a certain? Go ahead.
I just seen DJ eyes got big, so I knew something was gonna go down on the backside, and I just was able to get a hand on it and stop a guaranteed bucket. Adam made a outstanding play, in a freshman dove on the floor for a loose ball, and we was able to get the ball.
And I know you guys usually hang out, get into hotels late and watch film, go to bed, but are there any new traditions you guys have picked up in hotel? Like, do you take an Xbox? Do you guys I mean, I'm assuming, do you have your own rooms? Like, how do you guys kind of pass that time if you can't sleep or just take a break from film?
I mean, a few of us get on TikTok, you know what I'm saying, laugh or whatever, get our laughs in, and then really after that, from laughing so hard, we get a little sleepy, so fall asleep right then and there.
Thanks, Monte.
All right, I think that'll wrap it up. We have talked Monte out, so I appreciate everybody. And that'll conclude same Zoom information for tomorrow post game. Thank you.